Hi, it's Greg Vincent, and today I just wanted to talk to you about something that's very commonplace out there that tends to happen and can actually stop people from achieving a certain level of success. And it's a thing called the Losers Limp. What happened is that, to just give you a bit of an idea of how this sort of works, it's like back when I was a child, I'd play football and I was a fullback, and I was basically the last line of defence, and there was a kid running down the side of the field, and I'd run across to try to tackle him. I missed the tackle and he's gone in and scored a try. And what happened was that I'd actually laid there as if I was hurt because you put on a bit of a limp and that sort of thing. It's not necessarily that you're actually hurt, it's just that you're mentally hurt because you feel like you've let your team down. And years after, I was playing rugby union and I was out in the back line, and this guy came racing past and I went to tackle him, and as I did, I grabbed him around the legs, and his football boot, the bottom of it, the sprigs actually came up and just scratched all up the side of my face, and I was scarred for weeks. But it really hurt when he actually kicked me in the head, as you can imagine. But I felt more pain because I looked around and he'd got through our defence and he'd scored a try, and I knew that I'd have to line up with all the rest of my mates behind that try line, knowing full well that I'd actually let them down. So it's like what's happening out there in the economy nowadays. You'll find that people are in a position where they feel like they're letting either their family down or their team down, and sometimes people come up and they make excuses for why these things are going on, and it can be a pretty tough gig out there at the moment, with the way the economy is. But what you've got to look at doing is just make sure that when these things happen, you don't put on a bit of a loser's limp, right? And you stop making excuses to lose. What you need to look at doing is start finding reasons to win, and look at little things that you can do on a day-to-day basis that allows you to get little wins in your life, so it actually makes you feel better as you're going along and feel like you're achieving things. They talk about how do you eat an elephant, and the way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. It's the same thing with anything you're trying to achieve. Just try to do it so that you're just one little bite at a time. Little wins along the way. Set short-term goals that you know that you can feel as though you can actually achieve, and get these little injections of positiveness throughout your day, on an hourly basis or day-to-day basis, so at least you feel as though you're winning as you're moving along. So this has been Greg Vincent, and just make sure you don't use that loser's limp to provide you with excuses in the way you live your life. Get out there and start finding reasons to win. And if you'd like to follow me for more information about helping you achieve your goals, just go to twitter.com/Greg Vincent, and I look forward to providing you with a lot more success tips along the way. Cheers.